Hey guys, it's Tyler here again for another episode of Get Off Your A. Today we're going to be making gnocchi. It's one of my favorite meals. It's actually pretty easy to cook, really easy to make from scratch, and again, very few ingredients. I'm going to get some of the prep work out of the way. Basically, potato pasta, more or less. Flour, eggs, and potato salt. That's all that's in it. So we're going to start with about 2 pounds of baking potatoes, russet potatoes. These are the ones you want to use. They're perfect for that fluffy consistency of the pasta. First thing you gotta do is cook them. Pretty simple stuff. Take a fork and take out all your pent-up aggression on the potatoes. Basically 8 stabs in each one. And this just allows some steam to release, cook a little faster. What you're gonna do after you've got out all your aggression is put these in the microwave. Speed stuff up. 5 minutes on each side, so a total of 10 minutes. Then you're gonna throw these bad boys into a 450 degree oven. Make sure you take off the stickers. You're going to put that in the oven just right on the rack. You don't even need to get a baking pan out. And you're going to cook them again for 20 minutes. So 5 minutes on one side in the microwave on high, 5 minutes on the other side of the microwave on high, 20 minutes inside the oven sitting on the rack, and you'll have perfectly cooked potatoes. So we will be back when that is done. So while my potatoes are in the microwave, soon to be oven, I thought I'd spend some time telling you a little about myself, because I haven't yet. My name is Tyler. I don't even know if you know that. It's Tyler. I'm from originally Ontario. I now live in Nova Scotia, and I love to cook. I think it's a lot of fun. It's what I do almost every single night of the week. Passes the time, and it's just good food, you know? Good food all the time, and I think it's pretty simple to cook, you know. There's some crazy things. My creme brulee caught on fire, you know. Stuff doesn't always go to plan, but that's what it's all about. It's experimenting, having fun, trying stuff, and, you know, that's what I'm here. I'm here to show you guys how to learn from my mistakes. I've made this gnocchi recipe 800,000 times. It always works out. It's really great, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So beeping means potatoes are ready to be flipped over, so I'm going to go do that, and yeah, nice to meet you. Look who's here! This is my good friend. You want to introduce yourself to nice people?
Hi, I'm Heidi. I'm from Toolman Taylor, and I have never cooked before, and so, well, I've cooked, but I'm not very good.
No. Have you ever had gnocchi?
Never had it.
Have you ever made it?
Never made it.
Let's get started.
All right.
So we're going to have bacon in it, because that's
Bacon's
good.
always good.
So this is for the two of us. How much do you want in it?
90%.
90% of the bacon. That's a good ratio. Gotta love bacon. So we've got our meat substance here. So we're just going to lay it crossways. And do you want to just make slices all the way down?
All right.
I believe in you.
How fat? Like that?
No. God, no. Jesus. Like skinny.
Well, I'm glad I didn't go to the gym ahead of time, that's for sure.
Okay, here. Cooking!
This is why I
cut.
don't cook.
So you take the knife and you slide it down the bacon.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go. See? It is a little slimy,
You're so
though.
smooth, Tyler Hall.
I want to try. Okay. You can do this.
You're a bacon cutting god. So, when your assistant tells you they want 90% of the bacon, and you tell them they're going to have to cut it, they might change the ratio.
Nice and chopped by Heidi here.
Heidi!
Throw it in the pan. We're using a cast iron skillet because they're awesome. And just kind of get it broken up with your hands. Separate that hoo-ha. And now we are going to go and we're going to make this all crispy while we wait for our potatoes to cook from the oven. So we will be back when they're done.
Adios!
Okay guys, potatoes out of the oven. 10 minutes in the microwave, 20 minutes in the oven. They are nice and crisp and they are very hot. What we're going to do now is we're going to peel them. Are you excited for this?
Yes.
Yeah, she doesn't sound much excited. So you can either do it 2 ways. If you have a food scales are great. Or you can do 2 cups or 3 cups of potatoes. So you can either have 16 ounces of potatoes, which is more accurate, or 2 cups of potatoes, whichever you want. So we're going to fire up our little food scale here. Set it to ounces. Get our bowl on there. Tear that down to 0.
No.
Okay.
That's so cool.
So these are really hot, so we're going to use hand towels
Thanks,
to hold
Tyler.
them. Anytime. I'll let you have the small knife, and I'll take the big one.
Okay. I'll take the small potato too.
And all you're going to do is kind of peel them like a regular thing. But the skins are actually really easy to come off. You can almost use your fingers for a lot of it, but they are hot.
Huh.
So I'm just using my fingers now because it's quicker. And you got nice, hot, cooked baked potatoes.
They're real hot.
Not only are you learning how to make gnocchi, but you're also learning how to bake potatoes, in case you didn't know. So let's see how much one potato is. We got 6 ounces exactly. So I used 3 baking potatoes, and as you can see, we're not going to use them all. But we can have some mashed potatoes on the side. Do you want to cut off a chunk of that?
Yeah. Do that?
Sure.
16.
Oh, we're at 16.44. Hot.
Do you mean to take some out?
Oh, wait. 16. We did it.
Hip hip.
Hooray! This isn't even rehearsed. We're just like this. So now, if you want to mash them up real good.
Okay.
Okay, that looks good. So our potatoes are mashed. They need to cool all the way down, but fun trick to speed that up. If you just spread them out on a plate. No. Ha! That's what hands are for. Burning. So just kind of spread it out on a plate. And like in 3 minutes, this will be good to go. So we'll see you back soon.
See ya.
Okay, so our potatoes have been mashed, spread it on a plate, cooled down. 16 ounces. We are going to actually make the pasta part. How nervous are you?
I'm very nervous.
She's very nervous. We're going to get her through this. So just scrape those nicely cooled potatoes onto or into a bowl. You're going to make a little well in the center, literally just like a little hole. And you're going to take an egg and you're going to crack it right in the center there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I'll show you this. It's pretty looking. Look, little egg in the well. Hiding!
Yes.
Take a fork and beat that egg. Just the egg. Excellent. Now we're going to add the flour to it. So if you're a baking enthusiast like myself, you probably have one of these lying around, which I do. You're going to need a 3/4 cup. For those of you using math, that's a 1/2 cup. Boop.
Oh.
Plus a 1/4 cup. 3/4 cups. Also, like the creme brulee, it's a metric recipe, so we also need plus 1 tablespoon. Really random. We're all aware of this. And just a dusting of salt on top. So now what I want you to do is just start working in the center.
Oh.
Yeah, just the floury part. And just kind of getting that egg and the flour going there. And then just kind of start getting the potato part in. There you go. Mix that up.
Oh, look at it.
See? Stuff is happening.
Stuff is happening, folks.
I suggest removing watches at this point in time because we're going to get our hands dirty. Apparently I'm the assistant now. How does this work?
There you go, darling.
Fail.
All right.
Okay, so it's gotten to this kind of gross, chunky mess. Now we use everyone's favorite tool, our
Yay.
hands. So you really just get in there. Just give her a couple squeeges. And, you know, within a couple seconds, you've basically got a nice ball of dough. And like any dough, take a nice handful of flour, sprinkle it on the tableau, and we're going to knead this dough to get it all nice and consistent. So, how you actually knead, you can't see because there's a bowl in the way. You got your dough here. Take the heel of your palm, press it forward, and then pull it back. And just forward and back. And that's kneading, folks. And then you can change directions. And you just do that, I don't know, 9 or 10 times till it's all the same color and you can't see streaks of flour. And it kind of forms a dough.
Looks great, Tyler.
Well, I try. Do you know what this is?
A knife without a handle.
Guess. What do you think? A knife for chopping?
Yeah.
This is a bench scraper, ladies and gentlemen. It's a really handy tool, especially when working with doughs and things like that, because when it gets stuck, you can scrape it off and put it back on. Bench scraper. Take your little doodad, and you want to cut this
Oh my gosh.
into quarters. So now we have 4 pieces. cut those quarters into halves. For you math majors there, we have a total of 8 pieces. And this is going to be the basics of our pasta. This is where the fun part comes. You're going to work with 1 piece at a time. So, Aline, you take 1 and I'll take 1. And all you're going to do is kind of work it in your hands, get the feel of it.
It feels kind of gross.
Yeah. It's earthy.
It's earthy.
And then you want to take it and just kind of roll it into a log. And then when you get to the, you got a nice little long tubey thing of potato dough. When you get to the size of the gnocchi you want, then you can stop. So it depends how thick you like them. That's probably good.
Yeah. Now
what you do is take your bench scraper, put a little bit of flour on it, and you're going to cut your log. That's good. Yeah, you don't want it too long. So you want to cut your log into little sections. So these are going to be your little pieces of pasta. So the longer you want them, you cut them like that, but
that's cool.
Just go across and cut them. And theoretically, this is the end of our gnocchi process. We've just made gnocchi, throw them in boiling water. For those of you who want to get fancy though, and we do.
We fancy, huh?
We fancy, huh? I'm going to show you how to make them look fancy. So just take your fork, get it in a little flour, and I'm going to come up nice and close. What you're going to do is you're going to press the dough into the fork and roll it along. And now you've got these little grooves. I don't even know if you can see that. Yes, grooves.
Groovy, baby.
And that'll catch your sauce, whatever you're making. So we've got little grooves here. And why don't you give that a try? See if you can make a little piece that looks like that. No, you don't want to flatten them. Oh. So that's see, good, that's where we're learning things. So you actually take it and upside down, and you press your thumb into it and kind of roll it along.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so you try. Press your thumb into it, yeah. Roll it along.
That?
There you go! Look at that!
My gnocchi!
She's never done this before. We are going to repeat that 1,000 times until all of this is made into little dumplings, and we'll be back. So, theoretically, you could make these bad boys with any sauce. I'm lazy / love butter. So all we're putting on these bad boys is butter, Parmesan cheese, a little bit of salt, and that bacon we're frying up right now. So that's all there is to it. Okay guys, so we have our gnocchi all nicely rolled out with our help from your good friend Heidi here. And all we're going to do is lift this up by the parchment paper that we have so cleverly laid down. And all we're going to do is pour it into boiling water. And you want to make sure, we'll just do half at a time. Oh. And you want to make sure that this water is actually boiling and it's pre-salted. Get yourself one of these bad babies. It's called a spider. And it's really helpful for getting things out of water. It's like a slotted spoon, but better. So those, when they rise to the top, we know they're done. Now we're going to work on the sauce. So, Lean, if you want to take the floor. So we've got 2 tablespoons of butter here. If you just want to chop that up into little bits and throw it in our serving dish.
Okay.
Let you get started on that. And now we're going to make sort of like a weird lasagna. So lay down about 1/3 of the butter that you've chopped up in the serving dish. And if you look in the pot, Aline, what's happening?
Oh, it's rising!
They are actually floating on the surface. So once they float, you know they're done. So you're going to take your spider here, and you're going to
Tyler, what would they use if they didn't have a spider?
Slotted spoon, or a regular, or you could pour them into a colander, and then throw it in like that. You just want to get most of the water off. Okay, so we've got 1/3 in. So that's our first layer is butter. The second layer is going to be gnocchi. And the third layer is going to be bacon.
Oh.
So, Aline, if you want to sprinkle some...
bacon?
About half of the bacon on there. Gorgeous.
All right.
And now if you want to grate some of that cheese on when you're done.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and put the other half of the gnocchi into the boiling water there. And as soon as you throw them in, it's good to just give it a stir so they don't clump together. Grate that cheese. Oh, and you want to use the smallest side of the grater.
Alright.
And just till you think it looks good.
Does it look great?
It does look great. A stir.
Fabulous.
Fabulosa. And this took from start to finish with someone who has never cooked before. exactly 1 hour. So this is a Thursday night. We're just, you know, cooking it up for dinner on a Thursday night. NBD, let's have a look. Show the family. That looks pretty amazing. Make sure you get some bacon.
Some bacon. Oh, I'm very excited. So I got 2 pieces of the pasta and bacon. It's delicious. I can't believe we made this.
So this is Tyler and
Heidi.
And we are here from Get Off Your A. So get off your A, make some gnocchi today. Delicious pasta fun.
Awesome.
Cheers.
See ya.
Hey guys, it's me. So yeah, you have just watched Gnocchi, and I just have some questions for you. Comments on the bottom of the thing. Did you like it? Is it too long? I have no idea. I like watching cooking videos. Do the regular population like cooking videos? So let me know if it's too long. Let me know if you like it, if I should keep making it. If you do like it, you should subscribe on YouTube, because that means I'm awesome. And yeah, so let me know, and hope you are having a fabulous night. Okay, talk to you later. Cheers. Oh, that's not how you stop. It's fun.
Cookies is fun, especially with Tyler.
I try. So, light. So, shut up, cat. This is Honore. This is my cat. I'm gonna put you over here. So I thought I'd take some time while my potatoes are cooking, taking forever. Shh, it's a cat. That I would tell you a little bit about myself. My name is Tyler. I live in Halifax, Nova Scotia. Don't stalk me. Shut up. You're ruining everything. Shh.